Hello, my biz besties. Thank you so much for joining me today for this behind the scenes tech talk. I am Sha-day Johnson, a tech strategist for non-techie coaches, and that is where I help you with the behind the scenes systems and automation that go into your business so you can get more clients with ease. Today we're going to be talking about 3 ways you can start using ConvertKit, which is a powerful email service provider, also known as an ESP, in your coaching business. So if you're completely new to ConvertKit, this is a great live for you to be watching, or if you have already been using ConvertKit and you just want to know some tips, then you should also keep watching. So ConvertKit, what is it? It's an email service provider, and if you are a coach and you're watching this, or even if you're an online business owner, a service provider, anyone in the online space knows that you need to have an email list. An email list is so important because we're out here building our Instagram following, our Facebook groups, our Facebook page likes, all these things. We're building our communities, right? However, because we're building it on technically someone else's platform, if something goes awry, like you get banned somehow, or your group gets shut down, or all the horror stories that I've heard, then there is no way for you to get in contact with the community that you've spent so much time and so much effort to build, unless you have them on your email list. Your email list is an asset in your business, so it's definitely important to start building that as soon as possible in your business. Even if you don't feel like you're going to start emailing people every day or even every week, get those email addresses, because when you have that, it's something that you own, it's considered an asset in your business, and it's a way for you to keep in contact with the community that you've been building, and essentially the people that are interested in what you do as a coach. So definitely start building that email list. So ConvertKit is my favorite email service provider for coaches for a few reasons. The main ones being that it's super easy to use, and they have amazing visual automations that you can build so that you can create different automations that will have your nurturing going on in the background, basically on autopilot, which is awesome. And they have a lot of nice opt-in forms and landing pages for you to choose from. So those are just a couple reasons why I really like it. But the point of this live today is to talk about 3 ways you can start using ConvertKit in your business. If you don't have a ConvertKit account yet, you can actually get a free trial with my affiliate link, which is shadayjohnson.com/ConvertKit. That's CHADA Johnson.com/ConvertKit. Go ahead and get you started on that trial. Trust me, you're going to love it. So let's get started with the first way you can start using ConvertKit in your coaching business. The first way is to deliver your freebie. So one sales funnel I always recommend to coaches is to have what's called a freebie sales funnel, or also known as a lead magnet sales funnel. So let's say you're a business coach, you might create something like a business checklist freebie for your clients that you're trying to attract. And the way, obviously, you're not going to print these out and hand them to them. So you need a way to get that delivered to them. And the way we do that is through signing up with an email service provider and setting up the delivery of that freebie, setting up the opt-in form, which is the form that goes on your website that has, the first name that they enter in, and then the email address that they enter in, and then they click download now or subscribe now. And when they click that button, we set it up in ConvertKit. So in the background, the freebie is delivered automatically with an email, and then you can also set up a sequence that goes to them after they've downloaded that freebie that provides additional value and then eventually pitches your services. So definitely the first way you can start using ConvertKit is to deliver your freebies to your potential clients. The second way you can use ConvertKit is if you want to host a challenge, using ConvertKit is the perfect way to send out all of your challenge materials. So a popular thing right now is for, let's say, if you have a group and you want to host like a 3 or 5 day challenge about, we'll go with the business coach example. So let's say you want to host a 5-day challenge to starting the business of your dreams. And those challenges are pretty intense. I've held one before. It's no joke. It's a lot of work. But a lot of the work comes into making sure reminders get sent out to who, well, first of all, setting up where someone's going to sign up. So ConvertKit can help you with that, as far as, setting up the actual email opt-in form, the landing page, all that. They sign up for the challenge. Then, depending on how many days the challenge is, if it's 5 days, you need to have 5 emails. Well, actually, it's probably going to be more than that, because you probably send them multiple reminders for each day. If you've held a challenge, you're trying to get as many people in there as possible. People forget, so you want to keep reminding them. Not in a spammy way, of course, but to send the reminders. But you send out those reminder emails, and then you also maybe send out, let's say if you have a workbook for them to download or some sort of checklist for them to download. ConvertKit is going to make it super easy for you to just get all of that automated and set up before your challenge even starts. So that way, once you're in the thick of the challenge, you're not worrying about, are people getting reminded? Did they get the materials? You just already know, yep, everything was sent out. I set it up beforehand and we're good to go. And finally, the last way, or the third way that you can start using ConvertKit in your coaching business, is to send out a weekly newsletter so you can continue to nurture those people who have subscribed to your email list. It's super important to stay on top of mind for your email list. Things happen. You don't have to be emailing them every day, and sometimes not even every week, but definitely sending out something every couple weeks, or at bare minimum once a month, so that they know, hey, I still exist, I'm still here, here's what I offer, or here's some more awesome trainings that I've created, or here's what I'm working on. Just keeping in contact with your community that you've built, the email list that you've built, is a great thing to do. And the nice thing about ConvertKit is that you can set all of that up ahead of time so that things just work on autopilot in the background for you. So let's recap 3 ways you can use ConvertKit in your business. 1 is to deliver your freebie. 2 is to host a challenge and make sure all the reminders and materials get sent out accordingly. And 3 is to send a weekly newsletter to your audience to continue to nurture them. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my future videos just like this one that I post every Thursday. And if you have a biz bestie that would benefit from this info, be sure to share it with her. I'll see you next time. Bye.